How would you DM a girl?
Your mama ain't gonna see this video?
No, she's not gonna see this.
You probably need to tell me how you would DM a girl.
All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zman. So today, we're gonna be talking about some real man talk. You feel me? So, you know what a DM is, right?
Direct messages, right?
Yeah.
Really?
So, how would you DM a girl? Like, what do you think is the right way to DM a girl? Or do you think DMing them is not gonna work at all?
Evidently it worked. So your mama ain't gonna see this video?
No, she's not gonna see this. She doesn't even know we're talking about this right now.
All right, so this is hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, hypothetically.
I don't know how y'all, from what I've been hearing, dating these days is hard.
Extremely hard.
And so with that being said, you probably need to tell me how you would DM a girl. Like, give me an example so I could be like, okay, yeah, that sounds smooth.
I'll come to the conclusion that the response you're gonna get in the DM is based off of how you like present yourself on your page or whatever. Like, I feel like if you look good, you can really just say anything, to be honest.
So who determines if you look good or not though? How do you know you look good enough to say anything?
You don't. You just gotta have the confidence. But I mean, like me personally, like if I slide in somebody's DM, I'm just gonna say a simple like, yo. And then if they respond, then.
So you gonna go on a girl DM and be like, yo, and then what? What kind of girl is this? What kind of girl is this DM you going in?
No, because look, like, so what happens is usually these days, I'm on Instagram, she'll like a couple of pictures, she might like 3, or she might like 2 pictures. I'll go ahead and like 4 pictures. She'll go and like some pictures again. At that point, if she go on my profile and she likes some pictures and then follow me, I know that she's interested. So when I slide in the DM, then I feel like I won't fail. Now, I personally wouldn't just slide in anybody's DM. Just like if they don't follow you or anything like that, I wouldn't slide in the DM.
So the purpose of going in their DM is what, to be in a relationship with them or to have relations with them?
You just start like talking to them like.
But I'm saying, so what? So the end goal of going to DM is for what?
Oh, that's
we gonna keep this blood raw. So your purpose of going to this girl DM is for relations or for relationship? I don't understand.
What is your definition of relations?
Relations could end up like sexual.
Oh,
like that's like you looking for relations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we just gonna say, okay, we gonna put sex up on the relations.
Okay.
And then we gonna put relationship, meaning, okay, I'm going full throttle to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah, no, I don't slide in DM looking for a relationship, no.
So you going in their DM looking for relations?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
We saying it or we ain't saying it? This is what I'm trying to get. We saying it. So, okay. All right. So I'm saying though, so how do you determine which girl you go on her DM for relations versus relationship?
It'd probably just be how they present themselves. But like, I wouldn't just go in, slide in somebody's DM because they got these certain type of pictures and nothing.
So you gonna sit up here and tell me that if a girl got all these half naked pictures, that don't determine the way you go in her DM?
It would.
So that's what I'm saying. This is my point. So this right here could be a teaching moment for girls who feel like, I'm tired of dudes being in my DM, they aggravating whatever. But the thing is, the way that you present yourself, that's how dudes come at you.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get you to see that too, though.
Okay,
because you don't really know that that's the reason that you go at a certain girl a certain type of way until I just point that out.
Yeah.
Because if a girl is presenting herself in a nice way, you gonna come at her on some respectful type stuff.
Yeah, I probably ain't gonna say yo. Yeah, okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But if she don't know half naked and she like, what y'all call it? What is a thought? Whatever.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, whatever. If you seeing she carrying herself like that, then you gonna hit her with the yo.
Yeah.
So now it goes all the way back to you looking for relations versus relationship.
All right, so as far as not even like the part of sliding in a girl's DM, right? So pretend you like a girl. And if you like a girl, what do you think is your way of trying to get that girl to like you back? Because like we were talking about this before, it's gotten to a point where I feel like to get a girl to want you, you have to act like you don't want her at all, like type of thing. Because like, you know what a simp is, right?
A simp is a chump. That what y'all call a simp?
No, they call it a simp nowadays. Like somebody who, they overuse it though. But like pretend a girl don't really be messing with you or nothing like that, and you be like texting her all the time, and she like, you just show like a lot of almost like affection, but she don't like care about you like that. She don't care type of thing. But you like keep doing it even though just because you like her type of thing. It's like that.
So a simp is basically calling a dude a square because he don't chase the girl.
Because he is chasing the girl. Like showing all this like affection towards her, but she not showing nothing, so you just keep going at it. Versus where another guy, a normal guy would be like, okay, she clearly don't want me, so I'm just gonna back off.
But it really depends on the girl, because some girls will measure how much you like her by how long you would chase her. You know what I'm saying? Some girls don't want a dude who just gonna give up like that. So some girls want to see how interested you are.
Yeah.
So the first time that she kind of like brush you off and you give up, then in her mind she just like, he really wasn't interested. So he might have just wanted one thing from me.
Yeah.
Just because them dudes call you a simp, them same dudes call you a simp, it's gonna be a girl that he gonna be a simp for too. It's gonna be a girl that he gonna like and he gonna chase too. You get what I'm saying? So just because somebody call you a simp or whatever, if that's what you like, and it ain't to the point where you stalking this girl and you just showing her interest or whatever. I mean, common sense will tell you when to just leave something alone.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to pursue something, you know what I'm saying, to find out where it's gonna go at.
She posted a picture, right? And a bunch of dudes lighting up with heart eyes or saying like, you look good and stuff like that. If a bunch of dudes are doing that, I feel like the dude who doesn't always show it seems like they're getting looked at more because all these dudes are doing it.
Yeah, because they look thirsty. This go for women and men. The last thing you want to do is be predictable. You do not want your girlfriend or your wife to be able to predict, you know what I'm saying, your every move. It gets boring. As a person, man or woman, you have to have layers. And you talking about when you get a girl, whatever it took for you to get that girl, then she is looking for you to continue that or get better at whatever it was.
Do you think keeping the relationship like from not getting boring is hard?
Nah. The key to anything is communication. If your old lady come to you and say, hey Zorian, I want to start doing blah this squat, you have to be willing to compromise. Even if that's something that you probably don't want to do, there's nothing wrong with trying to make her happy. She communicated that to you. Now, if you don't take heed to what she's saying, she might start looking other places to get what she asked you for.
Because I do notice that a girl was a cheat in a relationship. Most of the time they say it's because they wasn't getting enough like attention from that person, or that person wasn't showing them what they thought they could have, so they wanted somebody else to get the same thing. That's
some cases. Some people are just cheaters like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't need a reason to cheat. Saying that some people just use that as an excuse to cheat. Because if you're a good girl, nothing that your man do is gonna make you belittle yourself. The best thing for that girl to do, if you doing stupid stuff, is to let you go.
So, like in the early stages, right? If you're in the early stages of talking to a female, would you rather, like, do you feel like it's better, the relationship is better when you have to chase? Because me personally, I feel like when you chase a girl, once you actually get her, I feel like the relationship is better versus where the girl kind of already liked me type of thing, and then right when I kind of like went up to her and stuff like that, she was already interested. Or do you think it's better if you have to chase?
Anything worth having is worth working for. You get what I'm saying? You don't want nothing handed to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if anything I hand you, it's not as much value to it.
Yeah.
If I hand it to you.
I feel like if I'm not really interested in you, I promise you I'm not gonna chase you.
You wanna have some type of hint that there's a mutual feeling going on here. You know what I'm saying? It's always a little bit easier on you to know that there is a possibility that I can have what I want.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You don't want her to be giving you the cold shoulder, because then you go all the way back to this simp situation that y'all trying to avoid.
Yeah, see, that's a simp. Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying? But if the feeling is kind of like somewhat mutual, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, she basically like making you kind of like work for it as far as like trying to see where your mind at, that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to walk up to a girl, hey, I want to date you, and she, oh yeah, damn. So now I'm thinking like, so if it's that easy for me, is it that easy for everybody?
Yeah, okay, that's bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even if, like, I feel like even if you told a girl, like if you're in the early stages of talking to a girl or something like that, or you have interest in her, I feel like bringing up a relationship too soon or at the wrong time can affect how everything like pans out. Because remember, you always told me like girls like mysterious type of things. Like they like to don't know what's going on type of thing.
Like not being predictable.
Yeah, they just don't understand what's going on or how you're feeling. So when they do that, they think about you more. And when they think about you more and stuff like that, then that's how the feeling comes in.
I mean, the last thing you want to do is just stamp a title on something just to say that it is what it is. It's probably best to just let that relationship kind of like blossom like naturally.
Yeah. So what advice would you have for people my age, like as in social media? Because y'all didn't grow up on social media as much when y'all was coming up.
There wasn't no social media.
It wasn't?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, y'all didn't grow up on, it wasn't no social media at all. Whereas we grew up on social media, and like even when I was in elementary school, it was different. But like kids coming up now, like you got Instagram, you got Twitter, Facebook, all these different things. How would you feel? Do you feel like social media can have a negative input on like you getting a girl or a relationship, being in a relationship with a girl?
Yeah, because the thing about it though is social media give people so many options. Mm-hmm. They got so many options, and they got so much access to each other. Mm-hmm. So you could go in somebody's DM, you know what I'm saying, and say something to them or whatever, versus back in the day, you had to get somebody's phone number. And the only way that Tyrone was able to say something to my girl on the phone is if my girl gave him the number.
Oh, yeah.
But with the social media, he is able to go in her inbox and you not knowing unless she tell you. And a lot of times, the only time people tell you who in the inbox is if they're not interested. But if she interested, they're gonna probably be her little secret. So yeah, I think social media, that kind of like, that's gonna make it hard for y'all with the dating. I feel sorry for y'all.
I already know. Pretend I have a girlfriend. Then I'm scrolling on social media. If I'm seeing other relationships or I'm seeing other girls, I'm gonna end up comparing my relationship or girls to my girl. Because even like people will say they want relationships and stuff, and I feel like they only want relationships because of other people, but they don't personally want one.
So you best saying that they following with the trend.
Yeah, like a trend. Because I remember even now, girls would always say, I want a light skin. And then I remember it changed, and now it's going to like dark skins. So before it was light skins and stuff like that, now it's dark skins. Now girls would be like, oh, I don't want a light skin because they act like this way or they act like this.
It ain't nothing wrong with people having a preference, but sometimes you could put yourself and you can close yourself off from the possibility of running into a good person by having a preference. This is the dumbest thing in the world to me, because I feel like a man is a man regardless of what color he is, whatever. You get to know that person, and then you go from there. When she talking like that right there is a red flag to be like, wash your hands with that and move on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't even give you a chance to show that you don't fall into the stereotypes of this bright skin situation they talking about. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that lets you know right then, man, she's shallow. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? I don't like dark skinned dudes. I don't like bright skin. How dumb is that?
No, because it don't even be that. Like, okay, if a girl was like, I prefer like dark skins or I prefer this, it don't even be that. It'd be like, I remember one dark skinned girl was like, I don't really mess with light skins because they act soft or different stuff like that. That's what it is. Girls, I come to the conclusion as well that girls like hood dudes almost. Like dudes who are alphas. They don't like dudes who come off as like soft or beta or anything like that. They like alphas. So then when guys will be like, why do girls like hood dudes? That's where it be at, because hood dudes be acting beta. They act like it's stronger. Like it's just like, they just men almost type of thing. Even though they might be in the streets and stuff like that, the beta attitude comes off as more impressive to the girl. Whereas if a nice guy or something like that was trying to be with a girl would be like, nah, I can't be with you because you act this type of way. And
the funny, and what be funny is when they be looking for the hood dude or whatever, you run into them 5 or 10 years down the road and ask them the problems that they ran into when dealing with a hood dude. As they get older, they're going to start to look for a dude who is more laid back, who more focused, who ain't in the street, who they don't have to put money on his book when he go to jail. Got to accept his phone call, somebody who like got insurance for them and the kids. So you can't get all that in the streets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? See, that's the young mind frame of a woman. You know what I'm saying? As she get older, she gonna kind of like start to move away from that type of thinking. You get what I'm saying? But now, a lot of what a woman is trying to say is she is looking for a man who can protect her, because they looking for somebody who, you know what I'm saying, not gonna let her get pushed over and ran over. Like a lot of dudes be thinking that the more aggressive you are, the realer you are, or the more ignorant you are, you know what I'm saying, the realer you are. But like I say, man, you could be a straight up and down dude, get your schoolwork, take care of your business, and still be a man. You don't got to go do all that ignorant, stupid stuff in order to fit in order to be accepted as no man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, did I answer your question? Because you got 1,000 questions, and I ain't got all day to be sitting here.
I'm just talking. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this, but however I edit it, it's going to look good.
All right.
All right, y'all, man. That was segment 1. We're going to do another segment in 20 seconds. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I'm glad you were playing, because...
You got to say something.
Oh, what I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Stay out them girl DM, I guess, man. I don't know. Simps is chumps and stalkers, I guess. A simp is a stalker and a chump. That's what I learned today.
All right, y'all. So I'm probably going to be doing a little bit more segments like this. But if y'all got anything to say or any questions to ask, we can talk about it on here. Just leave it in the comment section below. That's pretty much it, man.